This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor. John is up next in Monterey, California. What's going on, John?
Hey, guys. Really appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. How can John and I help?
Well, I just want to get kind of a scope of how on track I am. I have a feeling I'm doing pretty good. The problem is that I'm just a really nervous investor, like spending my money out. I've always been a saver my whole life, and that's what's put me in a decent shape, but I'm kind of nervous on what next step to go. And I'd like to give you some of my numbers, and then
Sure.
you could hopefully you guys can help me on my next step.
All right.
So I'm about to pay off my house. I only have a few more payments in the next couple of months.
Way to go. In
Thank
California,
you.
nonetheless.
I was really lucky. Again, saving all my life, I was able to make a 26% down payment and just tackle that right away.
We
And
can all agree
I bought it
luck had very little to do with it. John showed up every day and put money into that account and worked his tail off.
Yeah, for sure. But, I also bought it in 2014 when the market was very low. So I have about $115K in high-yield savings. I have an old employer's 401K that's around 85. I can't contribute into that anymore, but it's just kind of building on its own because at the moment I cannot roll it into my new job's 401K just yet.
Okay.
I have a Roth IRA with $12,000. I'm going to put an extra $7,000 this year, and I make about $68,000 right now. So same on the verge that I have a high savings. I have a 401k that I'm contributing to. My new 401k, I'm putting in 15% as well.
Good.
So
is it a Roth 401k?
I believe so. I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
But
I'd check on that. And if they have a Roth option, I would do all 15% there.
Yeah. So this the way it works is that it's a split contribution. So I was able to put it my 15% into a Roth, and then my boss's match goes into a traditional.
Yep.
So yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes, it is. I just looked it up. It is going into a Roth.
Good. Okay. And you make $68K. You've got a lot of good things going on. The question is, why do you have so much in that high-yield savings account? What's the goal with that money?
There's no goal. As I said, I've always been a very anxious investor and always a saver. Like, I didn't grow
Just
up
what
with
if it all
a lot of
goes
money,
down?
so,
John Deloney can relate.
Ayo.
yeah. Hey.
But I would say you're not off the path here. I mean, if your question is, am I doing the right things? What should I improve on? I think you're spot on. Investing, I would just want to have a goal for that high yield money. Other than an emergency fund, maybe invest that money.
Well, that's really where my question's going is, kind of a direction on how to invest. Because, as I said, I didn't come up with a lot of money like so many more of us listeners. And so I didn't really have those lessons. So that's why I have such a high yield savings account, because it's always been like a safety blanket for me.
Sure.
And letting go of it is very difficult, like so many of us.
Hey, can I just tell you though, dude, you're amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Like, you have figured this stuff out intuitively. We laugh sometimes because it's like we sell common sense. That's what built this Dave Ramsey's like humongous empire is common sense.
What you're doing doesn't get views on TikTok. When they're like, how'd you do it? You're like, I just saved money every month.
I make $65,000 and I'm a millionaire and I've got $115,000 in the bank. You know how many Americans don't have $115,000 in the bank? Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of them.
You're in the 0.001%.
So just like, no, you've got some things to learn. Cool. We all do. But you are amazing, dude. And it's an honor to talk to you, brother. It's really cool.
So beyond your 6-month emergency fund in that high yield savings, I would use that money to pay down your house early. And then you can invest even more than 15%. So I would have a goal. Hey, what if I can max out my 401k this year? What if I can also max out a Roth IRA? And then on top of that, remember not to have a flat tire. Investing and saving is great. I think you're on the path to be a multimillionaire, but don't forget to also enjoy life. Spend some of it. Give a lot of it. That helps you avoid that flat tire. But it's a great question. I'm going to send you our investing guide. Go to RamseySolutions.com/guide. Our team created a very thorough but easy to understand guide that I think will give you some confidence, John. Thanks for the call.